Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Welcome to another video. I appreciate you stopping by. You have caught me on a day that I've been looking forward to in forever. I'm going to be using RX hair products again today for my wash day. I have the entire line. I have everything that I need from beginning to end, and I'm going to use every single product. I've been using some of the products here and there with other brands because I love some of them so much. I am so thrilled to be able to introduce this company to you guys. It is founded by a young lady who is a pharmacist, and she has absolutely gorgeous hair, and she has figured out these ingredients and a special ingredient that we're going to talk about a little later so well that she uses in these products that makes them spectacular. For those of you who have been around, because some of the brands that you say that I've introduced you to, you've loved, this is going to be one of those. Please stay tuned. I don't have the shampoo and conditioner with me. I will bring that in at the end of it. Y'all, I'm excited about this wash day. I'm so excited. The shampoo and conditioner is already in my bathroom, and I'm headed to do that. My hair has been pre-pooed, and I'm going to show you the other items that I have here. Here is the leave-in. And this is all beat up because I've used this so much. It is so amazingly hydrating, and it just works with so many different things. So whenever I'm using a brand and I'm not sure how it's going to come out, I know I can use this leave-in and I can make the brand or the product work because the leave-in just puts so much hydration into my hair from the beginning. So here's the leave-in, and I'll talk to you more about the ingredients a little later. Here's the styling butter. It is huge. I have the hair and beard oil, which I absolutely have used on my scalp and also to seal in the moisture in my hair, which I'm going to do again today. I have the deep conditioner. This brand features a ingredient I had never heard of before prior to using it, and it is called Copaiba. I hope I'm saying that right. I will look it up and make sure. And if I'm messing it up now, I'll get it right on the other side. But it has copaiba. It is this substance, this balm substance that comes from a tree. And so I don't know how she learned about this. I don't know anybody else who uses this I've never even heard of the word prior to her using it. And I'm just going to assume it is that product that just sets this apart. I cannot tell you how I love absolutely every single product so much. It is very rare that I love everything in the product. Usually the shampoo would be too stripping, or the conditioner just doesn't condition like I like, or the leave-in which is not as hydrating. Every product in this line is freaking spectacular. You all know how I love, dare I say it, Product Junkie Naturals. You know how I love that. For those of you who've been around for forever, this is right up there. This is up there. Like, if anything, I would say at this point, I even like this better. Does that say everything you need to hear? I love this stuff. So I'm going to be walking you along my wash day to talk to you about them in a little bit more detail. I'm going to go in shampoo and condition. I'm going to come back so we can do a deep conditioner, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about the products and tell you what they say. I'm so ecstatic. I can barely sit still. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I am going to do my deep conditioner now. I just shampooed my hair. It feels absolutely incredible. I actually think that the shampoo helped my hair be softer. I will talk about this in another video, but I pre-pooed with an oil and I didn't let it stay in very long. And I didn't like the way my hair felt having it set in there so short of a time. And so actually using that shampoo softened the hair. Go figure. I don't understand. I'm about to use the Copaiba Essence Deep Conditioner. And, oh, if I couldn't read in my other environment, I sure can't here. This says this absorbs into the hair shaft, deeply penetrating to moisturize and hydrate hair from within. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, this conditioner smooths hair follicles to soften hair, ideal for damaged, dull, dry, or frizzy hair. Check, 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 and check. So let me show you what this looks like. It is a very, I'm sticking my finger in here because I'm probably going to use the rest of this today. It is so rich. Very, very creamy, rich product. Their leave-in is very similar to this too. It's so funny because it looks like it is too thick and like it would be too heavy for looser textured hair, but it absorbs so well. So I'm actually going to put this on just this front section, and then I'm going to go off and finish it. I'm trying to find ways to make my videos shorter, you guys. I know that I don't have to come on here for every step, but every time I don't, somebody says, I wanted to see that. So this is what this feels like. You see how it's sticking to my fingers? Like it's just this different sort of consistency. It's hard to explain, but it is very rich. It is not one of those that penetrate on demand, like when you just rub it through, but the hair just loves it. I am going to break this into sections. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do all over my hair with this. And I'm going to do just like I've done with all of my deep conditioners, and that is get it on from roots to ends. And make sure the entire section is covered. I go around the perimeter of the section. What I really do remember and love about this is how it looks so thick, but after just a few minutes, it like completely absorbs into the hair strands so that you can't even see it. I'm going to put a little bit more, first of all, around here. And make sure it all gets covered, and a tad bit more on the ends. I know it looks like I'm dipping in here a lot, but when I'm going into the jar, I'm getting out tiny amounts. So that's why it's looking like so much. So do whatever you have to do to make sure that your hair is covered. Please don't just slather the product on the outside of your hair, outside of the section, because the inside in here sometimes just does not get covered. I put in a few drops of oil on my hand, and I am just going to rub this on top. I'm not going to rub it on as intently as I do with the conditioner, but I will kind of open up the section one time, and I'm just slowly rubbing my hands very gently down my hair strands so that this oil can coat the hair. And that is it. I'm going to come back before I jump in the shower so I can show you what it looks like just prior to going in there. You guys saw how much conditioner I put on there, and already you can see that it is penetrating. Like it is literally disappearing. I always use this with heat, but it just looks like one of those that you could probably use without heat and not have a problem, because the stuff just magically penetrates the hair strands. Here is my hair. I wanted to show you how this deep conditioner just soaks right into your hair. Your hair is like a sponge. It's just like, it just soaks it up. It's like it's feeding your hair almost. Even with all that I put in there, look how shiny it is and how highly conditioned. And I just love that all of that deep conditioner is inside the hair strands. It feels so absolutely soft. It feels incredible. Oh, okay. So while it is still warm, I'm going to go and rinse it out. It is already detangled. It is so soft. I know it's not going to take me any time to get this out, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do for styling. So I have rinsed out the deep conditioner and I am applying this leave-in. I wasn't going to come back and talk about this. I just wanted to come back at the end to tell you guys what I thought about this. Here is this leave-in and it's all over my hand because it's so thick I can't get it out of the bottle. So I typically have to take it and just jam it into my hands until I get the leave-in to come down so that I can get it out of the jar. But I wanted to, oh my God, this stuff is so incredible. This leave-in is like, it looks so thick. Let me show it to you. It looks so thick. But even with my low porosity hair, it just is very creamy and it's thick and it's rich, but it softens almost on contact. Like it spreads so smoothly. It feels so good. And this stuff instantly penetrates your hair. There is no waiting. I can go straight from putting on this leave-in straight into styling my hair. There is no having to put on a bag and giving it time to penetrate because it instantly penetrates. I have been rubbing leave-in on the back section here for forever. And if you are one of those people who have to see the product on top of the hair to feel like you've gotten enough on there, you will easily use too much. I use this very generously, and I do know that if you go on the website now, it is in a pump. So it is not, I mean, the labeling and everything is the same, but it has a pump on it. And I'm assuming it has to be a little bit thinner because if I can barely get this out of here, I can't imagine getting it out of a pump. Once you deep condition your hair, the product absorbs into your hair strands. That's what you want. And then we go and we rinse it off. So we're rinsing off a lot of that excess product. But then the leave-in conditioner is, again, the place where your hair soaks in all of this product. And so the leave-in is the one you got to leave in, obviously. And so you want to, I have learned, like, the more leave-in I put in my hair, the better. I wouldn't do this if I were doing a wash and go, but for like a twist out that I'm going to seal with a styler or butter, be sure to use a hydrating leave-in. And I've gotten to the point now I'm saying that in all of my videos because it is making such a big difference. The amount of leave-in I think I was using just wasn't adequate. And so here is this, what it looks like on my hand all spread out. And I am going to take just this little section and rub all of this leave-in on it. And I'm going through it with my fingers, making sure that the hair on the inside gets covered all the way through the ends. And I will probably even put more than that, to be honest. But look at it. I don't know if you can see it from the light. The light may be a glare, but there is no product on my hair. I mean, it's on there, but it has all absorbed into the hair strand. This is just so miraculous in this way. It's to the point now where you can't necessarily compare another product that doesn't penetrate this fast, but once this penetrates, it's still so soft and it's so detangled, and it just glides on the hair so well. I want all of my leave-ins to do that. Every single one of them. I want them to penetrate and at a minimum glide on like this, and once I give it time to set in, penetrate into the hair strands. If it has to do it after a while, then okay. But because this does it instantly, I'm like, you know, this kind of saves time in my wash day, and I cannot beat how great my hair feels. Like, can't be beat. Can't be beat. So here is this entire section that I just loaded down with leave-in. And you cannot see, I'm all not in the frame. Look, all of this, and there is not one single drop of residue left on my hair. It all just soaked right on the inside, on contact. It is amazing. And then on top of that, it just feels so good. My hair is so soft. And I'm so used to, you know, for those of us who have coarse type 4 hair, like we'll take just a little bit of softness and call it soft because we're just so used to whatever we're using having a small amount of softness. And this just does something to my hair that is inexplicable. Like I can truly say no, nothing else makes my hair feel this way. As far as the leave-in goes, it's just in a class by itself. Then I'm going to twist my hair, you guys. It is with the styling butter. And this says that it deeply penetrates the hair shaft to moisturize and hydrate while restoring elasticity to damaged hair and preventing frizz. Elements of this product help to block the production of DHT, which is the hormone that causes hair loss. It encourages the production of linoleic acid for strength and shine, and shields keratin to promote fuller hair and leave any style looking amazing. I cannot tell you, I cannot tell you how ecstatic I was to find this. It smells so good. Look at this. It's this thick butter that, let me put it here. I'm trying not to put so much on there. There's just that much more to wipe off. I'm not going to be around to show you a lot of twisting. You've seen that time and time again. And I'm just going to come back with this done. But I just want to show you, and I will talk a little bit more at the end about the consistency of the butter. That is just, everything about it is just different. It just is the only brand I cannot come up with the right words for. It's just unique in that way. So I'll finish my leave-in, I'll twist my hair, I'll come back and we will see what this is like. I will put the butter in and I will put the oil on my scalp, and I will still put a couple of drops on top of the butter just out of habit to seal everything in. And I will let you know what this is like when I come back. If I think of anything that I really want to tell you between now and the time that I finish, then I'll come back and let you know. I'm back. Hair is all taken down and it looks great. Of course it feels great. I could not wait to come on and try my best to give you guys a good description and evaluation of this product. And I know already that whatever I say just won't do it justice. I do have plenty of definition in my hair. It is super moisturized. This is that kind of style that will stay with you for at least a week. Like at least a week. I won't have to touch this again. My scalp feels good. My hair feels great. It has plenty of definition. It's got plenty of enough the curls are tight enough that over days it's just gonna fall, and I can imagine it getting bigger and better. So I want to tell you about these products and what I think the best I can, and hopefully I can do it some justice. So the shampoo, here is that. I didn't show you in the prior clip, and actually she calls it a cleanser. And there is, I mean, it's a shampoo. It is, all these products, in fact, are all natural, and there are plenty of organic ingredients in it as well. But this is so, how do I describe this? This is one of those shampoos where it only takes a drop to clean an entire section. I've got 6 sections of hair that I normally clean my hair in, like a drop per section. It is so, it makes my hair so soft. If you want to get off to a good start, a lot of times, and if you've seen a lot of brands that I show, I come on and I'll show you maybe the deep conditioner and the styler. This is one of those go-to conditioners that you would use all the time, but absolutely, I think something about this sets it apart for the wash day. It's great. My hair just feels amazing. I can finger detangle. It's exactly what I like for my shampoos. It doesn't feel stripping. It is just nice. It's soft. It is so hydrated. Like, I just can't wait to get past this step so I can move on because it already feels so good. Rinsing it out, it rinses clean. If you're one of those people who need suds to feel like your hair is getting clean, that is what you're going to get. It's going to come away feeling fantastic right after this. So when you pick it up, like, you gotta pick up the shampoo too. Just saying, you gotta pick up the shampoo. And then I use the deep conditioner, which is so fantastic. The one thing, and I said this in a prior clip, that really sets this brand apart is its ability to supply such amazing ingredients that penetrate into your hair instantly. You don't have to wait for the DC to penetrate into your hair strands. You don't have to wait for the leave-in conditioner to penetrate. It's rich and it's moisturizing, but it instantly just immediately absorbs into your hair strand. This says that it absorbs into the hair shaft, deeply penetrating to moisturize and hydrate from within. Rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, this conditioner smooths hair follicles to soften hair. Copaiba balsam, olive oil, and marshmallow root. And we talked about this Copaiba ingredient in these products, and I just wanted to let you know that I did go and try to do a little bit of research in that, at least enough that we'll be able to understand it. It is this sap-like substance that you find in the root of the Copaiba tree. And so the trees are normally found in tropical areas in South America. That's where the trees grow. So this substance comes from that tree, plant-based, but there's something about this stuff, and I've never seen it as a raw material, but this girl's knowledge to be able to put that ingredient with some of the ingredients that we're familiar with in such a way that is so different from anything else I've ever seen still just marvels me. Everything we've ever been told about products is to make sure water is the first ingredient, right? Because you want to have plenty of water. Well, what we find with a lot of products is there's so much water in it that it's watered down. So it might have a lot of water and just a little bit of some of the main ingredients. But with this, cocoa butter, mango butter being the first 1-2 ingredients, you're getting all the goodness before you get the water. So you're getting more product and less water. You know what I mean? So you're actually paying for wonderful products. You're not paying for watered down things. You're not paying for something that may hydrate your hair and make it feel good for a day or two, and then you're going to have to, refresh or re-moisturize by the end of the week. This hair lasts the entire week plus. Easily, I think you could get 8-10 day hair. I think I could get 8-10 day hair if I wanted to test that theory, even with my hair, which is dry prone and coarse as it is. But there is water in here, but it is further down. So it just shows that we hear all these, I don't want to call them myths, but we hear all these rules about natural hair, and you just got to know what you're doing. She is a chemist. She's a pharmacist. Well, to me, same thing. So she has such a great mind and knowledge for how to put these together to just make it so spectacular. It's just different from any other product I've ever tried. And I know I've said that about a few brands, but they're different because of certain things. This one is different because it contains this magical ingredient, and because it doesn't contain water as the first ingredient. You're getting more ingredients, less water. And I love this. It is just so good. It's moisturizing, and I've never had a deep conditioner that feels hydrating. Like, I always talk about products being hydrating. That's usually a leave-in or maybe a conditioner, but never a deep conditioner. I come away with just detangled, soft, hydrated hair that just doesn't feel like my normal type 4 kinky coarse hair. It just doesn't have that. Y'all, it's so hydrating. It's just so good. And you've just got to try this. I know that I won't be able to give you words to justly explain how it feels. And again, it is 12 ounces, so not 8 ounces, but you're still paying like the 8 ounce price. So definitely worth it. The leave-in conditioner I'm just about out of because I use this all the time. You see me use this all the time. When I'm using a new brand and I'm not sure if it's going to be hydrating enough, this is one of those go-tos I go to because I know it's going to be hydrating enough that it can withstand whatever styler that may not be quite as moisturizing. It is so super thick. It just is so, it almost looks like a thick paste in your hand, but once you rub it together, it's soft and it just melts on contact. It instantly penetrate. This is the only product, I can truly say this is definitely an only for this. This is the only brand, only leave-in conditioner that I can put on my hair that I can immediately start styling with. My hair is so low porosity. I normally have to put the leave-in on and let it sit for a while it absorbs, at least 30 minutes. This one, you saw it, and you'll see it in the first video if you haven't seen that yet. I'll put it in the description box. It just instantly penetrates your hair, and it feels so nice and soft. I can go right into my styler. But it's just a marvelous leave-in that just has to be in your collection. For those of you who bought it the first time, please comment down below and let them know about this leave-in. Let them know about this brand, because a few of you bought it before and just raved about how wonderful it was for your hair. Finally, you were able to get it to stay moisturized. The wash day was so easy. It felt so soft. It didn't feel like your hair. All kinds of things I heard from that. And the butter, I don't think I showed you guys before. I'll have this butter for a while because it's so rich. The butter says that it deeply penetrates the hair shaft to moisturize and hydrate while restoring elasticity to damaged hair and preventing frizz. Elements of this product help to block the production of DHT. Did I read the ingredients to you from this one? I'm going to read it again because I know there are a few visually impaired, at least 2 or 3 that I know of, subscribers here. So I want you to hear this. This has mango butter, grapeseed oil, and I'm reading straight down the ingredients list. Maru butter, cocoa butter, beeswax, moringa oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, fragrance oil, vitamin E, and lavender extract. That is what's in the butter. Now, very few products I've seen has moringa oil in it, and it is really a rarity to get 2 or 3 butters in a product. So this one has mango, maru, cocoa butter. Oh, and I skipped aloe vera. How did I skip that? This also has aloe vera. So this has 3, and then every other thing. That's just wonderful. Here is where this one is, and how, let me show you. Look at this. It's so soft. This does not say that you can use it on your body, but it's so, where did it go? Look at this. So soft. Look at that. That is what you're getting. And the other thing, when I saw this, I thought, oh, is that going to be enough? Is it going to give my hair hold? Because the butter melts into an oil. And it does. It not having the shea butter and it having those other butters in it just are soft, moisturizing butters that really do help to facilitate that moisture down into your hair strands. But it still is enough that it gives your hair some hold. So it will lock in that definition. It's going to lock in the shine. It's going to lock in that hydration. And it's going to stay moisturized. It's going to stay defined the entire time. And it's going to feel amazing. Amazing. all the while that it's in there. And we talked about the hair and beard oil. I did take a couple of drops of this and put it on the outside of the butter just to seal everything in all nice and juicy like. This does too, has so much shine. It is a great source of vitamin A, E, and iron, working to stimulate and moisturize the scalp and skin to balance sebum production. Elements of this product help to block DHT, a hormone that causes hair loss, and encourages the production of linoleic acid for strength and shine. Regular use helps to promote hair growth and fight dandruff. And the first 5 ingredients, I know we talked about this. I'll tell you what, we talked about it before. I told you that it had grapeseed, castor, moringa, and coconut oil. I'm going to read from the bottom up to tell you what's in the rest of it. Fragrance oil, peppermint oil, orange bitter essential oil, tea tree oil, hemp seed oil, and jojoba oil. Yeah, so that's from the bottom up. It is just a great oil. Not too heavy, not too light. You can put it on your scalp. Your scalp is going to feel great for days. So it's not light enough that, you know, if you have a scalp issue, some oils can be so light that literally you put it on your hair and the next day it's still feeling dry again. This is one of those that stays moist the entire time. I won't have to do anything, like absolutely anything. So I wanted to bring that to you the best I could. That's this brand would be, let me think. Yeah, it is tied with my #1 brand. It is my absolute #1 to the top brand because it's just so different from everything else. All products and all brands have something different about them. Of course they all do. But this still has a uniqueness that's just so its own. The moisture, the hydration in every product, the moisture, the shine, it is just something different. And it's just something that other brands don't bring to it. Other brands are good at other things. A lot of them are really good at moisturizing the hair. But this one in conjunction with each other is a one-stop shop. If you want a wash day of products from beginning to end, all in the same line, that is going to work together at every step to give you the most wonderful hair, this is what you need to get. If somebody asked me, what is a line that I can get? And Fatima did ask me that. What is one line I can get? You present so many different brands, and all of them sound so good. If you could just recommend one line, because I will love everything in it, and I can get all of the products from that one brand, what would it be? It is RX Hair. That is where I stand on that, because she has just these wash day of brands and she just focuses on those. They're just perfect the way they are. I don't have to wonder about, and I'm sure she'll grow in the future, but I don't have to worry about trying, you know, if she comes out with something else, is it going to be good? Is it not? Like we do with some of the other brands. We find some staple products and then they come out with something else and then you want that something else. And then they come out with something else that's got a few more ingredients and then you want that. I like that I can send people to her and you're going to get everything you need from her, and that's it. You're going to get a wash day worth of stuff that contains absolutely everything you need to keep your hair nice and strong and shiny and moisturized. And that's it. That's all you're going to find there, and that's what you're going to get with absolutely every product. Every brand that I know has at least one product that I'm just, okay, you know, it's okay. It's okay about. But this is one that I just love every single solitary item. And I think I said that in the first video. That still stands today. If you wanted one brand that you wanted to go to without having a whole, you know, bunch of trials and errors, one brand that you can go to get everything you need, that's going to not only set you up for a good wash day, but a heck of a great week of hair, it is RX Hair. Everything in it. You can't go wrong. You don't have to pick and choose. You just need to get everything and just be done. Just get it all and be finished. So that is it. You guys know how I feel about that. I hope you like my hair. I so enjoy these curls. What I do like to say and mention about this, for those of you who just do twist outs or braid outs, the one thing you can do to just jazz your hair up is to just add a rod to the end. I added the gray ones to the end here, and it was my intention just to kind of wrap it around 1 or 2 times just so that I can make a nice little seal at the end. But it's kind of a narrow, let me see if I have one. It's kind of a narrow rod. Here it is. So I ended up wrapping it maybe 3 times because I wanted it to stay on and I was trying to secure it. But it works great for my type hair. If you have hair that is maybe not as long as mine, it would work great. If you just wanted curls that was just going to last you those rods will just change the entire style of your hair. I wouldn't look at this and think, twist out. I mean, it looks like some sort of rotted, curled style from root to end. But it is just a plain old twist out with the rod on the end. So let me know if you have any questions, you guys. I do have a discount code for RX Hair. Of course, I wouldn't come and recommend anything and not give you an opportunity to save some money. And I will put it here because I don't want to tell you wrong. And it will also be in the description box. Go on over. You have a sister who is doing wonderful things. I don't know if she is still also a full-time pharmacist or not, or if she's just running a business, but this business is going to stand and be around a long time. So if she wants to do this all day, all the time, she could do that easily. This is going to be around forever. You guys, let me know what you think about my hair. Let me know what you think about the products if you have used them before. If you've not used them before, you be sure to go over and check them out. For you who are here and have not subscribed yet, make sure that the subscribe button is pushed so that you won't be left out of potentially other brands that may come along that may rock your world. Who knows? This is all trial and error, and I just feel like I'm here doing the work for you. Can't beat that. I will see you guys in the next video. Click the like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.